It is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Charvey Woodson, Senior Class President, who will lead us in the pledge.
Gentlemen, please remove your caps. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Welcome graduates and supporters of the class of 2019. I would like to begin this morning's ceremony with the introductions of our stage guests. Platform guests, please stand as your name is called and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until all the guests are introduced. Mrs. Beverly L. Cock, Henrico School Board Member, Brooklyn District. Reverend Dr. Roscoe D. Cooper III, Henrico County School Board, Vice Chair, Fairfield District. Mr. Franklin J. Torton, Henrico County Board of Supervisors, Vice Chair, Fairfield District. Mr. Daniel J. Smittet, Henrico County Board of Supervisors, Brooklyn District. Dr. Amy Cashwell, Superintendent, Henrico County Public Schools. Mr. Robert A. Turpin III, Principal, Hermitage High School. Mr. Peter M. Nogueras, Associate Principal. Mr. Tyler S. League, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Stacy M. Palkovich, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Deja A. Chappelle, Director of School Counseling. Mr. W. Scott Moore, Social Studies Teacher, Hermitage High School. Ms. Kaylee Freeman, Valedictorian, Class of 2019. Ms. Wendy Y. Hernandez, Class of 2019. Mr. Charles T. Bellinger, Class of 2019. Mr. Clay E. Pugh, Class of 2019. Mr. Carlton Smith, Class of 2019. And myself, Charvay Woodson, Senior Class President, Class of 2019. You may be seated. We will now have a musical selection by the members of the senior chorus. Musical selection is This Is Me, arranged by M. Huff.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are, but won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. Oh, we are glorious. The sharpest words wanna cut me down. Gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Around a bullet hits my skin. We'll fly away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We're bursting through the barricades, reaching for the sun. We are glorious, and that's what we become. Won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. Oh, we're glorious. The sharpest words might cut me down. Gonna send the flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, I'm gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is proof, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Whenever the words wanna cut me down, I send a flood to drown them out. This is me.
At this time, Hermitage graduate and Henrico County School Board member, Brooklyn District, Mrs. Beverly L. Koch, and Mr. Daniel J. Smith, Board of Supervisors, Brooklyn District, will bring us greetings.
Good morning. On behalf of the Henrico County School Board, I do bring you greetings and congratulations to each and every one of you for all of your hard work that has brought you here to this great day. Fellow Panthers, you have completed this amazing journey in the face of pressures and sometimes immense challenges, and you have succeeded. Take a moment to feel the pride of your family, your friends, your teachers and administrators who have loved you, supported you, and have contributed to your success. Many of these people are sitting right here celebrating this moment with you. I ask that you, the class of 2019, join in me in giving them a round of applause and a great big thank you. Today, we celebrate the Hermitage High School class of 2019. And we're happy about it. Reflect a moment on your accomplishments and your challenges, your personal journey that brought you here today. Life's journey takes us down some unfamiliar roads. Sometimes the road stretches straight ahead. Other times it's windy or curvy and you can't see where you're headed. Sometimes you're stuck in 5 o'clock traffic, and then there are times that you're just trying to get to the nearest exit. But one thing that generally rings true is that what at first appeared to be roadblocks are the very things that will get you to where you are meant to be. As you start your next journey, don't hesitate. Embrace the challenge and take up all that life has to offer you. Congratulations, graduates, and I wish you much success in your future endeavors.
Well, good morning, Panthers. Congratulations. On behalf of the Board of Supervisors of the County of Henrico, including my colleague, Mr. Frank Thornton, who's here with us today with the Fairfield District, I bring you our congratulations and our sincere best wishes for your future. Just about 2 weeks ago, we gathered together in the auditorium at Hermitage, and we celebrated your accomplishments. We celebrated more than $1 million of scholarships that you all have collectively earned. We celebrated those who have distinguished themselves with spectacular academic achievements. Please know that each and every one of you seated here in this arena today deserve all of the recognition and congratulatory remarks that you each have received these past couple weeks, and still those to come today, tonight, and tomorrow. If you recall, my remarks from that Thursday morning were based upon an ask of you to commit to being the best person, the very best version of you that you could be, and to do it every single day. I mentioned striving for excellence every single day. I mentioned focusing on the quality of your relationships, the quality of them, not just the quantity of them, and doing that every single day. If you recall, you heard my request to cast aside the critics, and yes, give the Heisman to the haters. And do that every day while you live your very best life. Finally, we discussed being the kind of friend that you seek in others. I ask you to do that every day. And today, you have my sincere admiration, the admiration and respect on behalf of the Board of Supervisors of the county for completing your high school academic career. But you all carry so much more than that with you when you leave the arena today. Please know that you carry the hope, the love, and the support of so many, probably way more than you actually realize. Remember, you cannot and you will not ever fail when your decision-making is centered upon your strong commitment to your character as your moral compass. Panthers, go be great. Thank you.
Please welcome Dr. Amy E. Cashwell, Superintendent of Henrico County Public Schools, who will make her congratulatory remarks to our graduates.
Graduates, I know you feel as if you have waited forever to get here. And as superintendent, I'm here to share one last thought about waiting. This one from the musical Hamilton. The line I love best in the show is delivered by a young Alexander Hamilton. And because there are video cameras here, I won't rap it. You're welcome. And it goes like this. I'm past patiently waiting. I'm passionately smashing every expectation. Every action is an act of creation. Here you are, class of 2019, ready to smash expectations. Now it's true that the adult world does include lots of waiting too, but your world, your nation, and your community need you to be past patiently waiting. Our challenges are too great, and your abilities are too valuable. And if that has you anxious, start small. Play a part. And as the saying goes, ordinary pebbles start avalanches. Remember, every action is an act of creation. Graduates, I wish you the strength and courage as you leave Henrico schools and move on to that world out there. And now, as a thank you for patiently waiting, please direct your attention to the screens and enjoy some memories from the class of 2019.
I'm gonna remember all the playing sports and baseball team, volleyball, wrestling, and all the clubs I was in.
For real, my teammates, and that goes for all sports.
I'm always going to remember my time in the Marching Panthers and our great marching band. We just hit our 30-year honor band mark.
I'm a cheerleader, so on the mornings we would come into the cafeteria and the band would play, and we would do band dances before really big football games like homecoming or like our last game of the season, and that was always just the funnest thing ever.
This senior wall over here, because everyone got a chance to get together, sign a wall. Everyone was happy for each other, you know, good energy.
Our homecoming pep rally, we would ride around in our cars, and it would just be so fun. We got to throw out candy and just wave at everyone.
Great friends that I made, really, and just all the memories.
I think I'm just gonna remember the atmosphere of fun and everybody just having a good time.
Just the energy and the people. I mean, that's the best part of Hermitage is the population that makes up Hermitage.
I'm always going to remember how the class of 2019 is so diverse and how we can make anything fun, and all the special teachers who brighten my day every day.
Miss Hyde and Mr. Marr definitely were two teachers who made me feel really welcome as like a really scared little freshman.
Miss Merriman, she started high school, but she started teaching when I started freshman year, and she's been through this process with me the whole time.
Miss Howell for actually helping me with French.
My art teacher, Mr. O'Neill.
Miss Giffen, definitely. I had her for 3 years.
Mr. Savino and his 20th century class. He is my inspiration for why I want to be a teacher when I get older.
Probably my sociology class with Miss Maggie. I took it this year, and it's just my favorite class ever, and it actually inspired my major for next year, so I'm really going to miss her in her class.
One I really liked was Mr. Ritz. I failed all my math SOLs in middle school, and I was like in foundations algebra in the beginning of the 9th grade. And then I took his class, and now I'm in like AP stats. So he really helped me a lot.
I think what makes Hermitage special is how much we're so close linked together, and it's like a big family.
If you're under a lot of stress, people try and find a way to, you know, help you and everything, which I appreciate because high school is stressful.
So if someone's down, we're always there for each other.
Well, class of 2019, it's been a ride, and I'm sure y'all are going to do some great things.
Good luck in the future of everything you're doing.
Congratulations, everybody.
I really love spending every moment with you guys, and I'm gonna miss you so much.
Thank you, class of 2019, for making my high school experience so special and unforgettable.
We did it. We're finally at graduation. Hopefully everybody's successful, and I'll see you at reunion.
I want all of you to achieve your dreams, no matter what anyone has to say. Only you can be you.
It was great knowing you guys, but it's time for us to depart and go our separate ways, and I wish you guys the best.
Our graduates would not be here today without the support of the faculty and staff of our various feeder pattern elementary and middle schools. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Carla Scott, Principal, Dumbarton Elementary School.
This year's speakers are valedictorian Kaylee Freeman, our student speakers who were selected by a student nomination process and teacher committee are Wendy Hernandez, Charles Bellinger, and Clayton Pugh. The speakers have chosen as their quote, "Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game." Babe Ruth.
During our past 4 years at Hermitage, we've all changed. We've grown up, we've made mistakes, but most importantly, we've learned. Yes, we learned plenty in the classroom, but we learned some of our most important lessons outside of the classroom, whether it be from our teachers or our peers. Of the many things we've learned, there are a few that stick out to me. One being that the back hallway is the best way to avoid the traffic of class changes. Another is that it's best to not make excuses. We should own up to our mistakes. Of course, we've all learned to not get worried if water drips on our heads in the middle of class, because it's just the leaky roof. We've learned that we can be great leaders in whatever we choose. And lastly, we've learned to pay attention to where we walk. Otherwise, we may slip on a stray French fry. Now that we have learned all we can from Hermitage, we can take these lessons and incorporate them into our futures. Despite the fact that the real world won't have a back hallway, we will continue to learn the best ways to get from point A to point B. More mistakes will be made, but we have to continue owning up to them. In life, there is always going to be the proverbial leaky roof, but we just have to wipe off the water and keep working. Leadership opportunities will come, whether it be in college, the workforce, or the military, and we will use our experiences and skills to rise to the occasion. Although we likely won't run into any stray French fries, we will continue to walk through life cautiously, yet still remembering to have fun. Throughout the rest of our lives, we will continue to learn valuable lessons, but we should never forget the ones that we learned at Hermitage, nor our time as Panthers. Thank you.
June 12, 2019. In this moment, this day may seem very short compared to the 4 long, stressful years it took to get here today. But today is a date that we will all treasure as we conclude a chapter in our lives that we have shared with one another. After today, we may choose to follow different goals, but one thing remains the same for all of us wherever we go. We all share what it feels like to be a Hermitage Panther. But what is it that unites us as Panthers? Well, it's the friends we made as we transitioned from our middle school phase into high school. It's the teachers and faculty that opened their doors. And it's the moments we all shared on those breezy nights as we gathered on the football field. Today is not just about receiving a diploma so you can post on Instagram. Today is for us, the class of 2019. As we reflect on the obstacles that we have faced as students and now as young adults. Even though each of us may have faced different obstacles, we all had to overcome one in particular, senioritis. We can all agree that it's very real, and along with conquering that, we all had to accomplish certain goals to be here today. And that is what is truly significant about today. There were many of us, including myself, that sometimes felt that we wouldn't make it to this day. We weren't smart enough, or athletic enough, or talented enough. But we have proven to ourselves and others that we can accomplish this and much more as long as we're persevering towards our goals. As class of 2019, we can say goodbye to the crowded halls of Hermitage High, and we now prepare to walk into the crowded halls of the real world, where we may face many more obstacles, But this milestone we share will be a reminder of how resilient we can all be. Whatever being a Hermitage Panther may mean to you, we all share these 4 years together. We all sacrificed our sleep for those infinite late nights and early mornings that have brought us to this day. Remember all the teachers and faculty that went far and beyond to get us where we are today. Whether it was tutoring after class or baking us cookies for passing our exams, they all shared the same goal to get us here. We have grown and overcome various challenges as Panthers, and now we are on to our next challenge as the real world awaits. Good luck, fellow Panthers.
Hey, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Panthers? It's Charles, and good morning to all of the faculty, staff, parents, friends, and fellow Panthers. I stand before you today as a witness of the life of a true Panther. A Panther isn't just an animal. A Panther is courage, power, and valor. Fellow Panthers, we represent more than ourselves on this morning. We represent a generation that is strong, intelligent, steadfast, and resilient. As this decade comes to a close, we are the last class to stand in the light. We are the ones to provide an example of what a Panther is supposed to be to all. To me, a Panther isn't someone who, doesn't want to be another person in the crowd. They want to be the person who stands out and leads the crowd. It's someone who wants to be face-to-face and be a part of the real world rather than a virtual one. Every person that's wearing a cap and gown right now has a spirit that is unrivaled, and that spirit is what makes us Panthers. Not the clothes we wear, or the classes we take, or the friends we hang out with. So enjoy these last moments, even though they can be bittersweet, and think about how you'll always be a Panther no matter what. So now it's time to turn up, dance, whoa, celebrate, because we deserve it, and our journeys as Panthers are just beginning. Charles out.
On September 8th, 2015, our number on the lineup was called to the plate. Your number, my number, our number. And these last 4 years, some parts grueling, some parts exceptional, some parts unforgettable, have all been a part of the same at-bat. We haven't left the batter's box in 4 years. There have been some good calls. Never will I forget the all-star games, the spring musicals, the band concerts, the feeling of safety I was afforded thanks to Luis and his golf cart. Some bad calls, too. What about the killer bees in the senior courtyard, the random shrieks of terror they prompted? Or when that car blew up in the parking lot last year? I mean, scars from that one are still out there. And there have been a whole lot of curveballs, too. How could I forget Orlando death dropping in the middle of the hallway freshman year? The smack of his head against the ground? Or or those 4 hours we spent this past fall, hostage under the duress of not one, but many simultaneous tornadoes. But now we stand in the box one last time, awaiting the final pitch of our high school careers. So, call time, take a step out of the box. Look around one last time and take it all in. Look to the future as we stand on the cusp, with eyes wide open and an eager heart. The count is full and the bases are loaded. Regardless of the outcome, this next pitch will be life-changing. Whatever you do, once that pitch is thrown, swing the bat. You just might be surprised how possible a grand slam really is. Thank you.
I am truly grateful to recognize our distinguished guest retirees for their outstanding service to Henrico County Schools and to Hermitage High School. We honor them this morning by presenting a gift representative of their dedicated service and commitment. These retirees have generously given their time and their talents to enhance the success of our entire school and to enrich the lives of young people. With pleasure and deep admiration, I present the gifts to Ms. Laura Graham, Career and Technical Education Department Chair, Mr. James Cullop, Exceptional Education Teacher, and Mr. Robert Mills, Exceptional Education Teacher. Will all retirees please come forward at this time? Congratulations and best wishes. Please rise as Carlton Smith leads us in the alma mater. The words can be found in your program.
Good afternoon, everybody. They told me I couldn't get soulful, so I'm gonna have to sing it regular. All right. Thee we love our alma mater, and thy name we praise. Hail to thee, our alma mater, this our song we raise. Honor, love, and faith to you as the years go by. We will follow all thy standards. Hail on Hermitage high. I don't see y'all singing. Thee we follow, alma mater. Glory to thy name. We will gain our fame forever after we leave Hermitage. Still our hearts shall weave about thee, love that cannot die. We will follow all thy standards. Hail on Hermitage high. Woo!
Good job. You may be seated. Our students have arrived today due in no small part to the tireless efforts of a very special group of educators who comprise the Hermitage High School faculty. The members of our faculty have not only been teachers, but counselors, coaches, confidants, role models, and supporters. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing the Hermitage High School faculty. Will they please rise to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. There are various individuals here in our audience who have also been responsible for the arrival of our students at their graduation today, for not only the past 4 years, but for large parts of the lives of our students. I would like to ask that the parents, grandparents, guardians, and family members of our graduates please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like the class of 2019 to stand as Reverend Dr. Roscoe D. Cooper III, Henrico County School Board Member, Fairfield District, comes forward to declare you graduates.
Before I declare the graduates, can we have all Hermitage High School previous graduates to stand so they can see you? Come on, give a hand for our previous Hermitage High graduates. Graduates, by the power vested in me by the State Department of the Commonwealth of Virginia and the School Board of the County of Henrico, it is indeed a privilege and pleasure that I am able to declare the class of 2019 graduates of Hermitage High School. You may move your tassels to the left.
Class of 2019, you may be seated. Class of 2019, this is your moment. This day should be celebrated by family, friends, community members, and teachers. Let's reflect on your journey. Remember your first day of kindergarten? Your families were making sure you had all the glue sticks and crayons that were required on your elementary school supply list. How about those science projects that required the trifold display boards? When you arrived at Hermitage, you immediately made a positive impact in the hallways, classrooms, athletic fields, as well as in our community. Over the last 4 years, you have grown from impressionable teenagers into young adults ready to take on your next challenge in life. As you move forward, take your experiences that you have gained during your time at Hermitage High School and spend every moment fulfilling your dreams. I'd like to share something that I came across a few years ago entitled The Magic Bank Account. Imagine that you had won the following prize in a contest. Each morning, your bank would deposit $86,400 in your private account for your use. However, this prize has a different set of rules. The rules: number one, everything that you didn't spend during each day would be taken away from you. Number two, you may not simply transfer money into some other account. Number three, you may only spend it. Number four, each morning upon awakening, the bank opens your account with another $86,400 for that day. Number five, the bank can end the game without warning. At any time, it can say, game over. It can close the account and you will not receive a new one. So what would you personally do? You would buy anything and everything you wanted, right? Not only for yourself, but for all the people you love. Even for people you don't know, because you couldn't possibly spend it all on yourself, right? Actually, this game is real. Shocked? Yes. Each of us already is a winner of this prize. We just can't seem to see it. The prize is time. Each morning, we awake to receive 86,400 seconds as a gift of life. And when we go to sleep at night, any remaining time is not credited to us. What we haven't lived up that day is forever lost. Yesterday is forever gone. Each morning, the account is refilled. The bank can dissolve your account at any time without warning. So what will you do with your 86,400 seconds? Those seconds are worth so much more than the same amount in dollars. Think about that, and always think about this. Enjoy every second of your life, because time races by so much quicker than you think. So go out, class of 2019, and enjoy your life, 1 second at a time. Dr. Cashwell, distinguished leaders, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to present the class of 2019 for graduation. At this time, will the class president and student speakers come forward to receive your diplomas, followed by the senior class.
Charvey Fernasia Woodson. Kaylee Ann Freeman. Wendy Yamaleth Hernandez. Charles Terrell Bellinger. Clayton Edward Pugh. Carlton Burt Smith. Syasia Leanne Abramson Jennifer. Melanie Enam Andecker. Zoe Yara Amamet Kapoor. Rita Ansar. Triana Jamila Lisan Arsino. Irene S. Awa. Dominique Jacora Barnes. John A. Cameron Francis Battle. Sarah Elizabeth Bean. Katrina Beardsley. Zakayla Ariane Unique Belches. Francelis Berrios Vieira. Rachel Alice Berry. Brittany Desiree Bradley. Susan Bernadette Bradshaw. Deja Brianne Bridges. Andrea Carabajal Clavel. Valeries Orion Castellar. Kia Brichet Charity. Lainey Victoria Sil Umbrello. Mina Abdul Syed. Makaya Mensa Ajay. Syed Yasser Hassan. Samuel Farber Allberger. Felipe De Jesus Alvarez. Nini Ong. Brandon Joseph Ayala. Colbert Belsazar. Christopher Ba. James Antonio Young Beasley. Jaden Mysong Bell. Derek Eugene Bledsoe. Jalen Jarrell Bradley. Sincere Tavion Branch. Samari A.K. Brown. Damon Jaheim Brown. Jamari Lorenzo Brown. Sincere Maine Brown. Nicholas A. Burton. Noah James Cady. Elizabeth Lucille Clark. Olivia Ruth Colley. Emily Ann Collier. John A. Alexis Caroline Cooper. Nashayla Ivania Cooper. Danielle Delaney Cowan. Chloe Viola Kraft. Shania Kiara Kinkas. Malaysia Lorraine Shamel Dean. Karen Melissa Del Cid. Desiree Portia Dennis. Yasmin Asaya Dickerson. Madeline Elizabeth Doe V. Asia Diane Easley. Jashley Andrea Edward. Mahogany Cheyenne Grace Evans. Santia Charlin Fields. Jennifer Everly Flores Serrato. Veronica Del Carmen Flores Reyes. Brittany Layla Ford. Tyshawn Lamont Canada. Jimmy Thin Cow. Tiernan R. Casey. Abraham Josue Castillo. Miguel Castillo Padilla. Hossein Herberto Serrato Lopez. Seth Lawrence Gabriel Cogbill. Elijah Alexander Coles. Brendan H. Collins. Marquise Edward Collins. Tymontre Columbus. Francisco Ivan Corona Perez. Matthew Lamar Crump. Xavier Ty Crumpler. Ramira D. Dandridge Williams. Cole Austin Daniels. Mark Morris Joseph Daniels. Robert Jason Daniels. Jaden Frederick Scott Day. Brianna Nicole Fox. Talea Monet Fox. Leslie Patricia Galacia Velez. Thais Garcia Luna. Mickey Faye Gary. Anya Lee G.A. Glessman. Leslie Gonzalez Lopez. Nasia Lachey Green. Julianne Marie Grega. Dania Elise Gunter. Maria Rose Gyrick. Kaya Nicole Hadnot. Jada Tyree Harden. Jayla Rashay Harris. Michaela KK Harris. Riley Leonarda Real Harrison. Jordan Lee Harvey. Tatiana Harvey. Jalen Deshaun Dowdy. Tyshawn Ronald Dufour. James Wesley Embry. Joseph Anthony Eppard. Rashad Jovan Evans. Jared Daniel Fields. Jarice Haywood Lamont Fox. Anthony Joseph Francisco. Brian Francis Gebhardt. Reginald Giles. Jalen Lakeith Givens. Zachary Paul Glovier. Jose Leodon Gonzalez Villatoro. Xavion Tyshawn Goodall. Cameron Goodman Wallace. Caleb Alexander Charles Graham. Blade Resnor Griggs. Thomas Joseph Hafty. Micah Courtney Hall. Catherine Audilette Hawley. Angie Stephanie Hernandez. Naomi Jacqueline Herrera. Alicia Ann Marlene Herring. Gianna Gabriel High. Grace Corin Hobbs. Megan Lynn Scott Hockaday. Brianna Pearl Holly. Sania Rayani Hubbard. Rania Saddledine Ibrahim. Corey Raquel Ingram. Miracle Nyasia Jackson. Jacqueline Amara John. Jamila Soleil John. Savannah Lene Jones. Maya Marie Jones. Giovanni Eunice Joyner. Tatiana Arlene Keys. Hannah Lynn Kosin. Donata Kroskoskaiti. Marcus Lindo Harris. Jayshawn Cortez Harris. Nevado Jesus Hernandez. Luis Miguel Hickman. Pablo Alexis Hinojosa Barcenas. Christopher Cody Hood. Isaiah Miles Hopkins. Dagan Alexander Hunt. Bang T. Hoon. Logan Hyde Ingram. Cole Robert Irish. Amir Gerard Jackson. CJ Jackson. Primus Jackson IV. Matthew Aaron Jenkins. DeJuan Ray Johnson. Joshua Scott Johnson. Nicholas Tyler Johnson. Randall Garnett Johnson. Eric N. Johnson. Desaria Deshay Latney. Haley Logan Lawrence. Alanda Michelle Lee. Vanessa Linares Inciarte. Jin Yi Liu. Kendall Grayson Lynch. Clara Rose Magner. Trista Lynn Marston. Catherine Sidney McCardle. Madeline Hope McCook. Ginger LaDonna McFadden. Nelva Madai Medrano Velis. Brenda Stephanie Mahia. Christina Elise Mikkel. Alexis Marie Mills. Faith Emily Minor. Leanne Hamilton Montiero. Mira Leanne Morgan. Kendra Taylor Morris. Justina M. Musa. Jack Alexandre Johnson. Jashawn Edward Johnson. Anthony Tardell Jones. Darius Elijah Jones. Kyrie Zahid Keel. Tamon Rondell Keel. Louis Kersey. Zachary Austin Kirkland. Alphonsus Gerard Cameron Kirksey Jr. Jonathan L. Kirtley. Matthew Solomon Kirtley. Lansine Mohammed Kanate. Ali Haider Krati. Kevin Jamar Lester Jr. Robert Sutri Lowry. Matthew Manning. River Martin. Darwin Martinez Del Cid. Peyton Taylor McGee. Edgar Darius Maximilian McShaw. Anaya Greer Mulligan. Ana Patrici Munoz Garcia. Jocelyn Munoz Rosales. Pearl E. Nagby. Mila Isabel Barbaran Ney. Brianna Rose Nazario. Isis Marie Oaks. Brittany Afuago Ofori. Judea Demetrius Osborne. Adriana Vargas Patlin. Alexis Marie Paxson Morgan. Alexis Sherrod Person. Sydney Blake Phelps. Anijah Inez Nakia Price. Maya Monet Quarles. Catherine R. Rott. Shreya Ra. Brittany Naomi Ramos. Melinda Marie Reamer. Sarah Frances Richmond. Jalen Jahari Miles. Allah Master Miller. Shaki Timel Mills. Jalen Micah Morris. Nicholas Morris. Mario Rene Muniz. Nicholas Keith Myers. Shamar D. Miles. Quentin Duran Narcisse. Ni Jia Win. Emmanuel Ntumni. Dennis Dino Awusu. Ivion Armel Perry. Michael Antonio Perry Jr. Miles Rain Farr. Kevin Fung. Adam Kyle Pleasance. Tyshawn Laquan Plummer. Jack Pollard. Brendan Allen J. Potts. Kayla Ann Ring. Brianna Renee Rittenhouse. Jacqueline Gabriela Rivas. Tanae Faith Robinson. Jessica Darlene Rooney. Natalia Saavedra. Caitlin A. Schmidt. Deja Rose Similin. Hannah Jewel Simpson. Peyton Annabelle Smith. Rachel Jessamine Smith. Amina Marie Stevens. Aria Danielle Stevens. Amanda Catherine Taylor. Chrislyn Athena Taylor. Hannah Jean Thompson. Jordan Carter Powell. Indy Vladimir Ramos Villegas. Jose Samuel Raimundo Bernay. Dakari Jaden Reinhardt. Lucas Olin Reynolds. Nasir Dinero Ring. Quincy Gerard Robinson Jr. Derek Rodriguez. Mazo Altony Ross. Trey Scott Rothenberg. Javon Lane Russell. Jacob William Sebastin. Marco A. Santos. Calvin Sakar. Elijah Lee Satterwhite. Alexei Marquise Saunders. Melvin Deshawn Saunders. Alexander Patrick Sedley. Nashawn Sincere Shelton. Davion Latrell Shelton. Kyla C. Tolles. Allison Lindsay Valentine. Joanny Velasquez. Audrey Lee White. Layla Marie White. Jayla Tion Wilderness. Michaela Winston. Zaria Brianna Winston. Si Ming Wu. Morgan Nicole Yates. Terrell Benjamin Simmons. Isaiah Smith. Jalen Smith. Armin Svejek. Kevondre Stevenson. Alan Wade Stewart. Alexander Christian Stewart Mayundo. Devin Marcel Stipe. Sebastian Joseph Tanner. Lloyd Wayne Taylor. Cameron Lavelle Terry. Nathan Allen Thompson. Juan Carlos Tosis. Elijah D. Trevelyan. Dustin Blaine Trimmer. Khalil Asim Vereen. Zion Idris Walker. Josiah Washington. Thomas Wasef. Jalen William Weaver. Jason Allen Wells. Jaden Vashawn White Simmons. Wyatt Lavere Winborn. Karan Nasim Winfield. Jordan Rashad Wingfield. Abraham Fakadu Waldemarin. Wanye Wright. Prince Yeboah.
Everyone, please rise for the recession of the faculty and graduates. Good job, good job, good job, good job.